Hi, my name's Aaron, and this is Building Things with Aaron. I don't know if you guys know this, but Daredevil, the Netflix series, just came out a few days ago, and I went through it. It's pretty kick-ass, and the Avengers is a couple of weeks away. So what better thing to do that's all Marvel-y than build one of the new Avengers Lego kits. This is the Hulkbuster. You get the Hulk and the Hulkbuster, and you get Ultron Prime and Scarlet Witch. It's blurry, but it's pretty cool. So, well, I hope it's pretty cool. It looks cool on the box. So, let's build it! Of course, we start with opening the box, so... I don't want to rip it. $7 to $14. I'm way over that. Ah, stuff it. Alright. So, that's bag 3. That's the third bag. Bag 1, that's probably the one you start with. Bag 2, that would be the second bag. It's Hulk. He's in a bag. I'll get better shots of these later. Comic book with it. Very thin comic book, and there's no words in it. It's just there's a story there, and stickers, and that's it. All right, let's start with bag 1. I'll build the Hulk first. One went on the floor. You can get it. I did it. Did it, you guys. Didn't even have to get up. Alright. Well, there's his hand. That would go that way. Well, there's a hand. And there's another hand. There's no... Nope, still not going on. You gotta put the little, the blue things in there. And there and there. So it looks like you build whatever this weird contraption is here first. So let's do that. Now some people, I know, they open up these and they organize them into their different parts. I'm from the school of I don't give a shit, and I just tip them out and find the pieces and then attach them. So that's what we're gonna do. Okay. This is Scarlet Witch stuff. Okay, here's Scarlet Witch. She's got a head. Backwards, but she's got... Oh, this is like a double head. Oh, you can change her face. You can totally spin her head around. That's cool. She has legs. They would go on the bottom half of her. There we go, Scarlet Witch. She has these, look, these things. I don't know. Done. You go there. There we go. This Hulk goes there. Actually, let's give Hulk arms. Yup! That is totes Hulk, you guys. Hulk smash! His head does not change. He's just angry all the time. Because he is the Hulk. Start building this thing. Alright, we need one of these. This is step 1. Step 1. You ready, guys? This is a very complicated step. Took me a while, but I did it. Step 1 is done. I am the best at Lego. So while we're going here, I'll just talk about stuff that's been going on the last couple of weeks. As I said, Daredevil came out, and I went through that whole first season. It's pretty kick-ass, you guys. And I noticed Scarlet Witch is gone. I don't know how you do that, I'm not religious. But I noticed his shirt. Daredevil isn't on a lot of stuff when it comes to sort of mainstream Marvel shirts or anything. So it was pretty cool to see Daredevil on something the other day. Come on, Witchy. Come on, Witchy. You go there. I really liked the show. It was a really good first season. I was kind of upset about a couple of things. Not with the way it was made, just with a couple of things that happened. Things that should have been saved for later. Happened a bit too early, and I would have liked them to happen in later seasons if they had to happen. But they didn't, and that's just, you sort of have to live with that. The TV shows and movies are not the comics. And it's the sort of thing you as a fan of the comics and of the characters, you sort of have to just deal with it. It goes, nope, that's wrong. Ah, god damn it. Well, now I have to get that off. Isn't there like a tool that they give you sometimes to get things like this apart? Oh, it's called a sticker. Get off. Okay, and then that on there. I really enjoyed the acting. The fight scenes in Daredevil were awesome. Some of the best I've ever seen from a TV show, and they're not flashy like The Flash. I didn't mean to do that there, but it happened, and I'm glad it did. They're just gritty, kicking ass fight scenes, and they're so awesome. There's nothing else. I've never seen anything like it on TV. It's pretty cool. And this goes in here. Oh, now I get to do stickers. I hate when they release these sort of sets and they spoil things about the movie. Luckily, this is sort of stuff that's been in trailers 100 times, so that's good. I'm bad at putting stickers on, you guys. I'll live. I'll be fine. That's that. Now I got this thing. Doesn't stay up, though, very well. Oh, apparently Scarlet Witch goes on here. It's actually gonna jump on Hulk, who's in here. Look at that. She's totes gonna jump on the Hulk. She's about to jump on the Hulk and murder his face. Not really, because the Hulk's indestructible. But, there you go. Pretty cool. Now, we get to the good stuff. I think the Hulkbuster, pretty freaking cool. So, first we're going to build Iron Man. There's Iron Man's helmet. Oh, here we go. Iron Man also has two faces. He's got sort of a smirky thing and then a angry thing. I'm going to put smirky thing because he's like, I can bring down the Hulk. I'm Tony Stark. Oh, there's like a little hingy thing. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, so you can sort of lift up the mask. That's cool. And there you go. Now it looks like he's flying using his thrusters. That's cool. So this also has this little springy board thing. And you're supposed to be able to put character on it and then launch them. Didn't really happen though. Let's just take Lego's word for it that it works sometimes. So lots of new trailers for the Avengers. And I'm trying to not watch all of them now. I sort of got the gist from the other ones. I'd like to remain as spoiler-free as possible now. Yeah, I try not to spoil anything for myself, but sometimes I like to read message boards and things, after movies come out, and it ends up spoiling it for me. And sometimes I don't mind, but other times I'm an idiot and I do it. The Coulson thing I had spoiled for me before I went to see it. Oh, spoiler alert for the first Avengers. Whatever. I mean, it's been on TV as well. They talked about it on a TV show, so... If you don't know about Coulson dying in the first Avengers by now, that's your fault. But it has been 3 years, and... I'm glad that 3 years finally over, and now we get another one. And in between we got Iron Man 3, which was controversial to say the least, but I enjoyed it. And people who say they didn't enjoy Iron Man 3 are usually comic fans who can't let the Mandarin go. Like I said before, the Marvel Cinematic Universe is not the comics. And you sort of have to remember that. Anything can happen. And you just have to go along with it. Go for the ride. You will have more fun that way, trust me. Then, of course, there was Thor, The Dark World, which I think most people liked. I know I did. It was a lot better than the first one, that's for sure. And it had a pretty good ending, even though it was a bit of a cliffhanger that hasn't been discussed in years. Then, of course, last year we had the best solo movie so far, and I will fight you if you don't agree. Captain America. Now, I know a lot of people say Guardians of the Galaxy is better. I disagree. Captain America is better. And that's all there is to it. You can't fight me. It's the best solo Marvel movie so far. Winter Soldier. And the best improved from the first. First one was boring. Captain America was the least interesting character to me. Up until the Winter Soldier. And then he became kick-ass. Still not the most interesting character, but he's way more kick-ass than I thought he was. But in saying that, Guardians of the Galaxy, friggin' awesome. I knew James Gunn would make an awesome movie, and he did. I've been a big fan of James Gunn since Slither. And if you haven't seen Super, and you are of an age that is allowed to watch very, very, very violent movies, I would recommend that you watch that, because it's very good. Yeah, there's it's starting to form there. I think it's some shoulders there. It's pretty cool. So yeah, when I found out he was gonna make Guardians of the Galaxy, I was very happy. And like a lot of people, I wasn't very familiar with Guardians at first. But I guess that just made it easier for James Gunn to do whatever he wanted. And he did. I never really had Lego when I was a kid. I had a Meccano set once. And yeah, I wasn't really into it. I liked it for a while. But I definitely like Lego more. But Lego is hella expensive compared to other block building things. Probably because they never miss a piece. And they know it. Bastards. Oh, look at us, we're so good, we never miss a piece. Wankers. I would love a Star Wars set. Either an AT-AT or Millennium Falcon would be awesome. The new The Simpsons house would be pretty cool. Apparently that's it for the front part. Clips onto there. It's pretty awesome. Like that. And it just unclips and folds down. Like that. But we're still building stuff on the front. And now the helmet. That is badass. Look at that. Not even done yet. So that's only half done. Now we move on to bag 3. And now we get to build Ultron. Stay there. Ultron legs. Somewhere here. There they are. Ultron also gets thrusters. Of course they're red, because, you know, bad guy. I am Ultron! You can go there. Now we move on to, I imagine, the bottom half of the Hulkbuster. If I could buy every Lego set, I wouldn't, because I don't want the city stuff, and I don't want the Duplo stuff, and Lord of the Rings stuff not so much. But if it's Marvel or DC or Star Wars, I will have all of those. The Simpsons stuff is pretty cool, even though I haven't really seen a new episode of that show in a long time. I still love it. I still love The Simpsons. Those first, I don't know, 13 seasons or so. Some of the best animated TV ever. Not just that, just comedy in general. If you're a comedy nerd, The Simpsons is... I mean, you have to like The Simpsons. I've actually been thinking about going back and going through The Simpsons episodes, because I haven't seen those seasons in a while, and they have them on DVD. So, I may just do that. Animated TV isn't what it was when The Simpsons came out. Animated TV goes a lot further than what The Simpsons does in general grossness, is the best way I can describe it. I'm not going to say loved, but I'm going to say I enjoyed the first 3 seasons of Family Guy before it got cancelled. And once it came back, it was not good. It was a terrible, terrible show. And how people can like that more than, let's say, Futurama. Or The Simpsons when it was at its best is beyond me. But there are some shows now, mostly on Cartoon Network, that are actually pretty good. Adventure Time is okay, but regular show speaks to someone my age. A lot of 80s and early 90s references, and it's dumb, and it's dumb in the best way, and it does its dumbness without trying to offend anyone. And even though they say it's aimed at kids, there is a lot of references for people who are not kids. That looks like a leg. That is a leg. Probably needs another one. Although he doesn't actually... He can sort of just hop around if he wanted to. But we'll give him another one. Yeah, sure, why not? Now I have to do the exact same thing I just did. I just realised that the clear pieces are on the bottom to make it look like thrusters. That's cool. On the other end of the spectrum, of course, you have South Park, which goes out of its way to offend people as well. But it's not ever mean-spirited, I don't think. It's just like, it's just a joke. You'll be right. My Family Guy just seems mean most of the time, and it's never funny. Well, if the jokes were funny, sure. Yeah, alright. Cool. But it's not. It is the Big Bang Theory of animated shows. And that is not a compliment. Not that I'm saying Big Bang Theory is mean-spirited. It probably wants to appeal to people like me who like nerdy things. But instead it just comes off as pandering and not funny. And so it really only appeals to people who maybe don't like nerdy things. That's a generalization, of course. There are people out there that do like nerdy things who do like that show. But those aren't people that I want to know. And I'm sorry. I mean, you can like whatever you want. It's a free country. And there are a lot of other countries out there that are free. I just don't know what anyone would see in that show. At all. Ever. Because it's not comedy. That's for sure. And we're almost done here. As soon as I put this on. And put this on. And put it on here. That's the legs. Now he just needs the rest of his arms. Now we put the fingers on. That's one hand. Yeah. That is awesome. Oh, this one has missiles on it. Now we put that arm on. That's so friggin' cool. Hulkbuster. But wait, still gotta make missiles. And there you go in his little launcher here. Works pretty well. That's pretty cool. Now, of course, you can put Iron Man in it. Got to take off his boosters. Put him in there. There we go. You can see Iron Man in there. Really cool. So according to this book, you have to take off the little rocket things for Iron Man to use his jumpy thing. So I'll try that. Okay. Well, that doesn't work. That's the Hulkbuster with Hulk and Scarlet Witch and Ultron. Pretty cool. That's about $50 for this one. I would recommend it. Especially if you like Avengers and Hulk and busting Hulks. Pretty cool. See ya!